Well, hello. Thor here on another vlog, I guess. But this time I actually have a semi-coherent and consistent train of thought. One that's been bothering me enough that I'm going to actually even have to edit this so that it's probably decent. I should tell you something. I hate editing. Well, I don't hate editing. I just would rather be doing other things most of the time. I also don't have, my laptop isn't working, so editing this might be interesting. Figure that out later. Anyway, so my son has started actually paying attention to the TV fairly recently. In the past, he used to just mostly ignore it, so it didn't matter what we did. So he has had a recent fixation on Top Gear. So he just stand there and stare at the TV, pointing, going, cars, cars, cars. But, which, personally, I don't mind watching Top Gear. But, the language could be better since he's also at the stage where he'll just repeat random words. So that Top Gear can be a bit of a risk. So, then we found something else that he actually likes, perhaps even more than Top Gear, and is actually a kid's show. Only problem with it is that apparently it's also good to... I like watching it. That's concerning. But, so anyway, it's Thomas and Friends. Which, fine, I remember... Well, when I was a kid, they called it Thomas the Tank Engine in Friends, and I don't even remember the in Friends part. I only know that it was there because I looked it up yesterday. But it also wasn't animated when I was a kid. There's the little electric train models with the drawn-on faces. But, that's completely beside the point. Because what got me watching it got me thinking that social structure on the island of Sodor, and from as far as I can is implied, the mainland as well, which I'm assuming is Great Britain, just seems to be a safe bet, is fairly terrifying. Because at the top you have the Earl of Sodor. It might be a duke. I think he's the Earl. But anyway, there's him. And I think he has a wife. That's fine. Earl of Sodor, constitutional monarchy. I don't care about that part. That's not terrifying. Then, in charge of the railway, we have Sir Topham Hatt and his wife and sort of his family. But that is fine too. I mean, we got a guy in charge of the railway. Except that making decisions about the railway itself is his job. But do you know who makes the next lower level of decisions? The trains. So Topham Hatt gives all instructions that I have ever seen directly to trains and cars and road equipment, all of that kind of stuff. And, well, they need people to get things done, but the trains are still the ones that make choices. And they make terrible choices, usually. They're like, okay, let's just go down this abandoned mine shaft. Why not? And their engineers are like, what the boss said. I mean, I'm an adult. I can make reasonable decisions, but this 5-year-old intelligence train told me to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Which scares me, because that either means that either on Sodor, trains are so idolized that people will do anything they say completely blindly. I was A. B. People are so scared of the trains and equipment that they will do anything they say, no matter, even if it'll probably get them killed. Or C, I had a C, I lost it. But anyway, it's basically enthralled, enslaved are your options. because no adult would make the decisions that these trains make. Yet there are adults that we see working on these trains. We see them connecting cars that we know that Sir Topham Hatt told that train not to do, but the engineer's gonna do it anyway because the train wants to. Let's see here. We saw him do that. We see him occasionally inside the cab of a train that's doing something stupid. Like, we're gonna race here at breakneck speeds that could cause us to derail, but the train wanted to, so I'm gonna keep throwing coal in this firebox till it gets me killed. So, the social structure is Earl, Sir Topham, trains, everyone else. Which is kind of concerning. I think I had more detail that my mind went into when first thinking this over, but I can't remember it at the moment. So if I did think of it, I'll have to edit it in, but if I didn't, I might have actually done that good enough in one take. It's pretty good. Yeah, so Thomas and Friends, it's a really useful show, but terrifying. I'm out of here.